You were completely surrounded by hundreds of hidden death traps. One step closer, and kaboom!
It's Magnus! We totally got caught by Magnus! I think we're gonna die now.
Did you really think you could sneak up on me? Ha! You're two of the worst griefers I've ever met. And a pig? Really? Hardly stealthy.
We're here to ask for your help.
Sure. So you're not a couple of griefers here to catch me unawares. Because, let me tell you. And a pig? Really? Hardly stealthy.
Hey, no griefers here. No way. We came from way out of town to find you.
Oh, really? And a pig? Really? Hardly stealthy.
King Magnus, we come to your great castle humbly and mean no offense.
Sure. So you're not a couple of griefers here to catch me unawares. Because, let me tell you. And a pig? Really? Hardly stealthy. Oh, yeah? Well, oink 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 to you, pork chop!
Jesse's not really the griefing type.
But you are, right? Am I right? I mean, that guy? He's got griefer written all over him.
Man, you don't know how much that means to me.
Yeah, well, that's because he's your biggest fan. Look at him.
I mean, not like biggest fan. Man, you don't know how much that means to me.
No, he's not a griefer. He might look that way, but I promise he's totally harmless.
Man, you don't know how much that means to me.
You can just ignore him.
Man, you don't know how much that means to me. But yeah, I'm not exactly a griefer yet. But seriously, man, I can learn.
Right? So tell me something, not griefers. How'd you find me? You working with someone? Or maybe you bribed another griefer?
Gabriel sent us on this mission.
Gabriel? You're seriously telling me you're buddy-buddy with Gabriel? You know how often people try and tell me that one. You working with someone? Or maybe you bribed another griefer?
We have an amulet that led us straight to you.
Yeah, that's, a pretty good one. That's Gabriel's, right? You working with someone? Or maybe you bribed another griefer?
It was Ivor. He sent us.
Ivor? How in the world did you cross paths with that scam nugget? You working with someone? Or maybe you bribed another griefer? For two noobs, I'm impressed you found me.
Gabriel sent us. We're on an important mission for him.
I see. A mission to appear like the two biggest griefer noobs the world has ever seen? This is all sounding pretty weird, dudes.
Ouch!
Who are you really? Why are you here? I want answers. Now. And just give it to me straight.
The world is being destroyed.
You have me intrigued. Go on. I want answers. Now. And just give it to me straight.
We need to see the Magnus of legend. The one we've all read about. We're here to see if he really exists.
He exists, all right. You have me intrigued. Go on. I want answers. Now. And just give it to me straight.
We're here to reassemble the Order of the Stone.
You have me intrigued. Go on. I want answers. Now. And just give it to me straight.
Magnus, we need your help. Our world, it's ending.
You have me intrigued. Go on.
There's a huge monster eating up the entire world, and nothing can stop it. That's why Gabriel told us to reunite the Order. Magnus, you gotta come with us. You might be the only chance we have.
Give me one reason why, for even a second, I should come with you. I am the ruler of this place. I keep the disorder.
You're supposed to be a hero, Magnus, and right now, the world needs a hero. You can come with us and help stop this disaster.
I am the ruler of this place. I keep the disorder.
Boomtown, this place you've built up and are known for, it's about to get destroyed. But if you come with us, we can still stop this.
I am the ruler of this place. I keep the disorder.
Ugh, you know what? Forget it. Just go get Eligard instead. I bet she wouldn't say no to all the honor and glory.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not get too hasty. Just look at it from my perspective for a minute. I am the ruler of this place. I keep the disorder.
Magnus, I've looked up to you as long as I can remember. You've always been a hero to me. And we're here to ask you if you'll come help us save the world.
All this stuff you've told me, you expect me to just take your word for it? Two strangers with wild stories, and nothing to show for it. Except an amulet that's not theirs.
Magnus, every word of what I'm saying is true. You have to believe me.
Two strangers with wild stories, and nothing to show for it. Except an amulet that's not theirs.
Are you that paranoid? Do you really not trust anyone?
That's how I've survived this long.
Please, just trust us, just for a minute, okay?
Two strangers with wild stories, and nothing to show for it. Except an amulet that's not theirs.
Magnus, come on. We don't have time for this. We have to go.
Yowza! You really mean business here, don't you? Two strangers with wild stories, and nothing to show for it. Except an amulet that's not theirs.
I don't like baking, but I will.
Yikes! Let's not go down that road. Okay, you sold me. I'm in. Oh, but we might have a little bit of a problem getting out of here.
Huh? You're Magnus. You can just walk out of here.
Hello? I don't know if you've looked around this place, but it's kind of full of griefers.
But that's kind of awesome, right?
No. You've heard about the whole challenging the king for his crown thing, right? It's like their thing. So long as I'm king, I can't leave this tower.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
We could sneak you out.
They'll spot me. Look, I'm too good and they're too eager. It's like a vicious cycle that just keeps me here.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
But you're Magnus. No one can beat you.
And that's the problem.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
You lost me. What exactly do you mean?
Boomtown griefers have one goal in mind. To steal my crown! And what can I say? I'm too good to give it up, baby.
I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
You're right, I don't. Wow, it's actually pretty sad.
You better believe it. Simply put, that's life as king of Boomtown. Not as fun as you'd think. I mean, hey, I do get to spit on their heads occasionally, so I guess that's something.
Just choose a new king and then come with us.
Look, I've beaten them dozens of times, and none are worthy. They'll see right through it. Not as fun as you'd think. I mean, hey, I do get to spit on their heads occasionally, so I guess that's something.
But couldn't you just let them win?
I've beaten them dozens of times. No one would believe it. Not as fun as you'd think. I mean, hey, I do get to spit on their heads occasionally, so I guess that's something.
Magnus, there comes a time where you have to deal with your problems. You can't hide forever.
Yep, that would make a great banner. But the reality is, until a worthy challenger beats me, I'm sort of stuck. Not as fun as you'd think. I mean, hey, I do get to spit on their heads occasionally, so I guess that's something.
Nice. You're my hero. Just let him win and be done with it.
I've beaten them dozens of times. No one would believe it. But you, you're the newcomer with the gold amulet. By now, there'll probably be all sorts of rumors about how awesome you are. If you beat me, then I'll be able to leave. Can't believe I didn't think of it before.
How would I ever beat you?
I know, right? But that's just it. You won't have to. Can't believe I didn't think of it before.
That sounds awesome. Let's do it.
Of course, you could never actually beat me in real life. You know, I'm just saying.
Wait, real life? What?
Can't believe I didn't think of it before.
Yeah, but assuming I won, wouldn't I be stuck here then?
Nah, you're not as legendary as me. Should be easy enough to throw another fighter. Just give up the crown with way lower level griefers. The trick is, don't become a legend. But looking at you, I don't think, well, anyway. Can't believe I didn't think of it before.
Wow, this is gonna be awesome.
Oh, you'll love it, man. My fights are truly epic. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm actually excited about this. But we gotta make sure it looks legit. The Death Bull has never seen the carnage that we're about to create.